You wake up with good intentions. Today's the day you finally make progress, but the hours slip away, and somehow you still feel like nothing got done. You stare at your to-do list and bounce between half-finished tasks. You think about making a change, a new job, a new project, even just a decision, but your brain spirals into every possible what if. You're exhausted, frustrated, starting to wonder if something's wrong with you. You've replayed this cycle more times than you care to admit. Some days you blame yourself, other days you just feel numb. But you're not lazy, and this isn't about motivation. It's anxiety, a nervous system that's overwhelmed and out of capacity. And if your life feels like it's on pause, even though you're constantly thinking and trying, this video is for you. My goal is to help high-achieving professionals relieve their stress, anxiety, overthinking, and burnout using practical strategies and techniques from our M3 method so they can enjoy their success without sacrificing their well-being. Let's be real, feeling stuck is one of the most mentally draining experiences you can go through. Not just because of the inaction, because of the overthinking, self-doubt, mental fatigue, and fear of choosing wrong. You can't stop thinking, but you can't seem to act. You overanalyze everything and second guess the moment you make a decision. You're mentally exhausted from carrying invisible pressure 24/7, and yet you're not moving forward. The worst part is you know you're capable, but your brain feels like it's glitching, like your energy, focus, and clarity just won't load. In this video, we're going to break down why high-functioning anxiety leads to paralysis and indecision, how your emotional bandwidth is hijacked without you realizing it, why your thoughts feel so loud but your actions stay frozen, and 7 powerful shifts that can help you reset your system and get out of your head. Because you don't need more pressure, you need a new system that finally helps you move. One rooted in nervous system safety, not more hustle. If you're a high-achieving professional that's struggling with stress, anxiety, and overthinking, I created a free gift just for you. My Stress-Free Success Guide gives you 5 simple science-backed strategies to calm your mind, reduce your stress, and regain control of your emotions so you can focus on what truly matters. These are practical, fast-acting techniques that fit seamlessly into your life and help you stay productive without suffering from mental and emotional roadblocks. Click the link in the description to grab your copy and start taking control of your mental and emotional health today. When you feel stuck in your head, it chips away at more than just your time. It drains your energy, it erodes your confidence, you start questioning your instincts, you second guess even simple decisions. You delay things you want because you're too overwhelmed to take action. It affects your career. You start avoiding projects that require focus. It affects your relationships. You feel distracted, zoned out, emotionally unavailable. And it affects your identity. You used to feel capable. Now you feel like you're constantly behind no matter how hard you try. You begin to withdraw, not just from people, but from parts of yourself. The creative side, the curious side, the ambitious part that used to dream big. And worse, on the outside, you might seem fine. But internally, you're carrying a storm that no one sees, and that disconnect makes it feel even lonelier. You wonder how long you can keep this up. How much longer you can pretend you're okay when everything inside feels like a war between what you want and what your brain wants and what your brain allows. One of my clients, we'll call her Ava for the sake of the video, was a software engineer. She came to me saying, I feel like my brain just won't cooperate with me anymore. She could write thousands of lines of code, but she couldn't make herself send a simple email or make a career decision she'd been sitting on for months. She'd sit down to work and immediately feel paralyzed. We realized that she wasn't stuck because she didn't care. She was stuck because her system was overwhelmed. She was constantly trying to outrun anxiety, so her brain stayed in survival mode. Once we helped her regulate her nervous system and build trust in her decision making again, the fog lifted. The clarity and focus had returned. But more importantly, she started to feel like herself again, more grounded, more present, more capable of moving forward without fear. When you feel stuck in your head, the common advice is just do it. Start small. Make a list. But here's the problem. If your nervous system feels unsafe, no to-do list is going to fix that. You're not stuck because you're unmotivated. You're stuck because your system is overwhelmed. And when you try to push through that overwhelm with willpower alone, you end up creating more tension, more overthinking, and more avoidance. It becomes a loop. You plan, hesitate, freeze, and beat yourself up. Your system starts to associate action with pressure and pressure with threat. That keeps you spinning in a loop of fear, guilt, and exhaustion. You can't force clarity under stress. You can't think straight when your body is screaming danger. Getting unstuck isn't about adding more tasks. It's about building the safety that lets your system trust moving forward again. because motion without safety just creates more fear. Now I'm going to go through the 7 key shifts to get out of your head and get unstuck. Number 1, shrink the task until it feels safe. Your brain resists things that feel too big. If writing the full report feels impossible, open the doc. If deciding your next move is too much, just list your options. Shrinking the task gets you back into motion without triggering anxiety. Even a 2-minute action starts momentum. It builds proof for your brain that action isn't dangerous. Number 2, focus on completion, not perfection. Perfectionism feeds paralysis. Let done be the win. The more things you finish, even imperfectly, the more momentum you create. That momentum rebuilds your belief that you can follow through. Progress isn't about doing everything right, it's about moving forward and completion. Number 3, give your brain an off-ramp. When overthinking kicks in, redirect with action. Go for a walk. Write down your thoughts. Shake your body out. Thoughts need movement to process, so create a way out instead of spiraling. Don't let your mind loop in circles. Give it a place to land. Number 4, anchor yourself in a safe identity. Ask yourself, what does the focused, grounded version of me do right now? And then do the smallest possible action that aligns with that statement. This rewires your identity from stuck to steady, one aligned step at a time. You don't need a massive transformation every time you take an action. Just a reminder of who you're becoming. Number 5, stop bargaining with clarity. You won't think your way into certainty. Clarity is often on the other side of action and motion. The longer you wait to feel ready, the more stuck you end up becoming. Act before it feels perfect. Action reveals answers that thought alone just cannot give you. Number 6, practice nervous system safety. Use simple somatic tools. Breathe low into your belly, press your feet to the floor, do bilateral movement. Teach your body that forward motion doesn't mean danger. The calmer your system, the clearer your mind. Number 7, schedule stillness without pressure. You don't need constant action. Sometimes you need recovery, but you need to make stillness feel safe. No screens, no expectations, just sit. Let your system learn that rest is allowed. When you're less tense, action stops feeling so risky. Stillness can help you build bandwidth so you can move forward with intention again. Feeling stuck in your head doesn't mean you're unmotivated or undisciplined. It means your system is overwhelmed and trying to stay safe the only way it knows how. But there's a way out. Not by pushing harder, but by creating the inner safety that allows forward motion to feel possible again. When you build that trust, action becomes easier. Focus becomes clearer, and momentum finally returns. If you enjoyed this video, click like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.